I'm curious about how you feel about becoming the general director of Cookie Run Kingdom. Because it is a game that is so loved. As a developer, I am honored and happy, but at the same time, I feel burdened and responsible, as the old leadership system was changed. A process of adjusting the development direction and process was necessary. I had a lot of conversations with everyone in that regard, and I feel very grateful that I was able to do meaningful work as a result. I'm working really hard and having fun. It hasn't been a long time yet, but is there anything particularly memorable since taking on the position of General Director? As it is the time when a fairly impressive update has passed, the related events are memorable. In particular, we had a lot of internal concerns regarding the free raid that was recently updated. The concern was to achieve challenges and changes while maintaining the characteristics of the game. If you go too far for change, it may become foreign, and if you are passive, it may not be a challenge. We talked a lot about this with the development team to find the best solution, and fortunately, the response was very positive. It was an update that was both rewarding and confidence boosting for the developers. Has your perspective on games changed since you became a director? Rather than saying that the perspective itself has changed, it can be seen that the work has changed and both responsibility and authority have grown. Although the conditions have been created to add your own creativity, you feel burdened because you have to take responsibility for it. Cookie Run Kingdom celebrated its 3rd anniversary last January, and I am curious about its achievements. More than 65 million global users have been recorded. The fate of games is determined by its long-term vision, and from the current indicator, many good results have been produced. Internally as a team, we feel encouraged. Is there anything special you wanted to change to commemorate the 3rd anniversary? The goal was to create a lot of things to do in the game. We wanted to allow users to actually experience the sensation of changing gameplay. Free raid is one of them, and so is the addition of biscuits as a new growth element. We plan to update mainly the main episodes in the future, but we did not want to create a situation where there is nothing to do in the episodes right now. So, we tried to update the game to provide a more sense of routine and modes that can be played every day. Since we're talking about biscuits, player reactions tend to be mixed. Is there anything you want to say about this? Biscuit are a major growth factor for Beast Yeast in the long term. This is a content that was created over a long period of time. However, in the early days of the update, only some of those parts were visible, so it seems that it was conveyed to users differently than originally intended. It was not created as a content that consumes a huge amount of crystals. Farming has the effect of significantly lowering the amount of crystals consumed. However, it seems that users had a hard time thinking about farming over and over again. We are thinking about ways to solve this problem. What do you think is the main content and core element of Cookie Run Kingdom? I'm curious if there are any plans to strengthen or expand that element. There are various factors, but the Beast Yeast continent is the most important right now. In the Beast Yeast continent, very deep narratives with Beast will continue. Not only are there beasts here, but each beast also has an ancient with the same origin. Their rivalry will be revealed through the main episode. First of all, I have planned out the ending of Beast Yeast continent to some extent. If the ending is set, the way to solve the story can be rather simple. Since the existence of the main characters has been designed and the large framework of the basic rivalry structure has been established, I think creativity will be able to be demonstrated in the narrative. And I plan to continue the entire narrative, the narrative of chasing the Dark Witch, without losing sight of it. The ultimate goal of a journey towards a great battle with the Dark Witch is unwavering. Please explain if you have any plans for major content updates in the future. In the case of Beast, we plan to focus on the main episode and Beast Raid. You can enjoy the story of Beast in the main episode, and experience a fierce battle with Beast through Beast Raid. As mentioned in the commentary, we have explored the potential of Beast Raid through Free Raid, and we plan to develop it well and present it. We also plan to carry out updates to complement and improve the various existing contents enjoyed by users. And although we are not yet at the stage of revealing it in detail, we are also preparing a very new sense of playable content. It is scheduled to be added sometime this summer. I'm curious if there are any original cookies planned, and if so, could you introduce it to me? A new original cookie will be released soon. It is a refreshing character based on exciting action. It will use a scimitar-shaped weapon and show cool cutting action. We've put a lot of thought into the action aspect, so you can look forward to it. This was my first original null cookie after becoming director, so I put a lot of effort into it. You can see it soon. Why do you think Cookie Run Kingdom has been consistently loved by users for 3 years? I think it's really difficult to answer. If you think about it as a team director, there are so many attractive elements and advantages such as popular and cute art, gameplay, story, and setting, but there clearly seems to be something more, and it seems difficult to explain it. What can I say? I think users literally love us. I don't know when love began or why, but isn't it something I naturally love? I think that's why users love Cookie Run Kingdom. I am curious about how you plan to communicate with users in the future. I think one of my roles is communication. As it is loved by many users, I think it is important to work together. We are working hard because we believe it is absolutely necessary and something users also want. We are also planning an offline event in April, which we hope will provide an opportunity to meet users in person. In addition, we are also preparing content that will allow users to talk about the beast they are waiting for. Basically, I want to communicate as much as possible through various channels. I also plan to do this step by step. Please give a final greeting to the users who have consistently loved Cookie Run Kingdom. I thought a lot about what I could do in a situation where I received exceptional love. Cookie Run Kingdom is a huge world loved by many, but isn't it clearly in the form of a game? Therefore, my goal and the best thing I can do is to make the game fun so that users can love this world. Trying to communicate more with users is, in the end, a minimum repayment for their overflowing affection. We are trying to be more proactive in doing things that users will like. And we never take the love our users give us for granted and are always grateful. To repay them, we plan to create fun games with our own colors. Please continue to show love and anticipation for Cookie Run Kingdom.